confirm that we're now sending over our stream. So you see here that now we are live. Everything is ready to go. Excellent condition. You can
Okay. Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Hello.
Yo, bro, what's up?
Okay, bro. If I'm live on YouTube, bro.
Okay, excellent.
If you're if you're I think it's just easier for everyone to join. Plus, I have this new
Green screen.
green screen scene, dude. So let's see.
You have like different mics for that and this one, huh?
What? No, bro. I'm using the same webcam mic. I need to connect a new mic, but then For the time being, for today, I'm just testing it out, bro.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, so those two guys are here. Like you can mute the stream
No, it's okay.
there.
You don't have to.
Otherwise, it will echo for them. That's it.
No, no. Oh, yeah, probably. If you're not using earphones, then it might echo for you.
I think YouTube has like little amount of lag is there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Um,
And
how
like
how bad is the lag?
you are talking here and it takes like some time to reflect it there. Now you are talking in YouTube, but it is not. You are not talking now.
Yeah. Okay. Bro, refresh is it? No. How bad is the lag?
I think there is some
Around 5 to 10 seconds lag is there.
lag is there, bro.
Oh.
But that is not going to affect your stream. But the people who are here will have like little amount of lag by
Okay.
looking at you. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Apart from that,
Got it. Got it. Hi, people on YouTube.
see, it will take some time to come there. Okay.
Hmm.
OBS you are using now, bro.
Yeah, bro. OBS I'm using.
Hey, Mudin and Rutika. I'm not there now.
Oh wait, can they hear Discord?
Huh?
Are they able to hear what I hear on Discord? Bro, I'm so bad at this understanding OBS.
Even I am not good at this thing, bro. I think this guy Ronak is here in this VC and said hi to us.
Oh,
You too.
okay.
Nothing much is
Okay.
happening today.
Yeah.
YouTube is actually lagging back,
It's that bad, is
dude.
it? The lag?
Yeah,
No, just
man.
like check that OBS once. OBS in the settings, you might see some option to reduce the latencies.
Hmm. Now, how do I figure that out?
Hmm. 80 people are watching. That's good.
Keyframe interval 2 seconds. Man, bro, I don't know, dude. I don't know how to reduce the lag and all.
Like let me search in YouTube itself.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Do you trade funded accounts? No, we don't trade funded accounts.
Lower the amount of
Increase FPS. Is that what I'm supposed to do, Subhash?
if it is done if the frame rates are low, then also lag will be there, bro.
No, not that kind of lag. No, it's time delay. It's not.
Time, yeah, that is like
Yeah.
almost.
Frame FPS is 60. Subhash, I think 60 should be enough. 60 is a decent FPS, no? Okay. Are you an option buyer or a seller? I'm an option buyer, but yeah. Should we check the futures of the spot chart? Dude, do you want me to mute this Discord? I think it's better I mute Discord. 1 second. Um, should we check the future of the spot for index? See, the thing is, a lot of people watches different things. I like to look at futures because there is just a lot more information in futures, right? There are a little bit more VIX and those candles matters to me because majority of the times I trade the 1 minute time frame. So um, I like looking at the 1 minute time frame, and for that reason I like looking at futures. Ritik bro, I entered 18650 puts. I mean, dude, I don't see a reason for you to enter puts at this moment. There is nothing that tells me okay, this is going to be a downtrend, right? So there's no. I don't think there is a reason for you
It's taking so much time to reflect there. No?
to trade puts. Don't trade puts, right? Until and unless see, even if you're referring to this move, see, it has not even broken this structure, right? So this move down has not even taken out the first initial structure, right? And ideally, if you want to consider something as your point of interest, the least you need is the market to take out multiple structures followed by imbalance, right? And this move down did not take down the structure, right? It just kept it respected this demand and it's heading higher, taking respecting the supply, and now it's trying to do something, right? We do not have a direction, right? So it's not wise to go both. Let's see. When can we expect large movement like Adani News Times? I mean, if I knew that, Mansa, I would have been making so much money. For me, I don't think any lag is there. Oh, is it? Is it Midun's internet then? Hey, what's up, Monica?
Hey, hi Monica, it's been a long time.
Let's see. Market shift has happened, so calls are recommended. Correct. I think what I think might happen is I think market is going to sweep this. Market will sweep this and it will keep heading higher. Let's see. Apparently, there are some cool tricks and transitions you can do in the uh, using OBS, which I don't understand fully, but then because from this moment onwards, really, I'm gonna be doing this, right? So I think making the stream look cool would be nice. So I try learning how to put all those good transitions and something trading related. We'll see. Can we get directional up move when the European market open? I mean, not necessarily, bro. Build up setup BNF in the morning. Build up in BNF. Where is the build up in BNF? Only possible BNF which could have happened is the one that I'm seeing here. But then the problem with this build up is this is not a build up, right? Because I can this is the impulsive move. That's one. This is the raise. That's one. The move up, it's not impulsive and it has not taken on the supply. So this is not really a build up. Since the supply has been touched, can we take out from the supply which you have? What? Since the supply has been touched, can we take out? What do you mean by that, Rajesh? I don't understand your question. Can I buy 100 lots? Dude, bro, don't do anything at this point, Macha. There's nothing, right? So what we'll do is we'll look for a proper POI. Now, until and unless we have a point of interest, we will not be trading. As simple as that. So we will wait for a point of interest. If we have a point of interest, we'll take the trade. Otherwise, we won't. It's put, not out. Can we take put from supply? No, you can't. You can't. This supply is not strong, right? This supply did not take out, did not do any break of structures. This supply is a weak supply, right? Because even if you consider the supply, it took demand here. It's heading back higher. So it can just absorb the supply and keep heading higher, right? You can't expect this supply to be super strong and expect the market to just dump and fill the gap. No, right? I mean, there's obviously it's a market, anything can happen, but then there's no reason for us to predict movements like that and just buy off puts. Right? That's really not how you trade. For the time being, there is nothing you have to do. Right? You just sit cash. Now we wait. I'll do one thing. I'll just put on. Put the link on Instagram so that people can join in. Okay. Are you all watching anything? Aishwari, are you watching any stocks? Nifty CE 10.1042 entry, 1047 exit. 1042 entry, 1047 exit. I mean, I'm glad it worked out for you, bro, but then it's not my system. Today is June 6th. I know, bro. This stream I started yesterday. Let me see if I can edit the title. Wait. Just give me one moment. I'll be back. All right. Give me one moment. I'll be back. Okay. I think I've edited the title. Okay. Bro, Britannia, it faded away. Let's do a Britannia. Oh, okay. But then see if so. This is my doubt, Machan. So if this is your contraction, ideally, see at least when I'm looking at BCP, right? There has to be a high that's already made, right? A high like this that is already made, and then the contraction, and basically the easiest way to trade volatility contractions is basically if you buy here and you target the day high. Is it, or am I wrong? Because otherwise, there's not really something that you can target. Is it? Is that how it works? Or am I just wrong? Because if in this case, uh, if at all it has been contracting here, right, your target would be the day high, right? Because it can sweep the high and go down as well, right? I don't know, bro. Actually, you tell me, bro. I'm not sure. Now Kotak Bank, you're watching, is it?
No, bro.
Uh, if at all it has been contracting here, that's one way. Okay, right? Your target multiplies. Oh shit! I can sweep the high and. Bro, can you mute?
Not really, bro. You can look for a higher target in this
I don't know,
time.
bro. I should. You tell me. Okay. If bullish can look for bigger targets. Okay. So see, the thing is, I think one difference is if it's base over base setups, then I think it makes sense for you to set higher targets, right? But then if it's not a proper base over base setup, then I don't know. I mean, at least I've not done my share of proper backtesting, but then at least from what I've seen, if it's not base over base, then I think it's you just take the initial push and then you exit, right? Um. Yeah, I've changed the dates, Prateep. I think it should be reflected. Jubil man, will you come live every day? I will. I will. So how to trade options if Vexi slow any strategy on how many points should one capture? See, thing is, if you're trading the small, let's say if you're trading POIs and you're trading, let's say, one or two in the money strikes, I know your premiums might not move much, but then it will move, right? It will move enough for you to make profit at least. It shouldn't matter to you that much. Crude oil. I've never traded crude oil. See, this looks like market will head higher, but then right now we're just waiting for POIs, right? If we have a POI, then we'll start looking for a trade. Otherwise, we'll just sit and chill. It's oh shit! It's put May 5th, and 1 sec. No, it's put June 5th. No, oh, it's not. Eh, macha. Okay. Now I think it should be right. Okay. Only 3 to 4 points move, then SL. See, your SL shouldn't get hit, no? Because end of the day, you're trading future chart. If your stock, if your stock, if the future chart doesn't hit your SL, then you should not be exiting out of your positions in the first place. So how is your SL getting triggered if it's not getting triggered in the future chart? Look, HCL Tech. Let's look at HCL Tech. I don't think this looks good for long, bro. I think it's still weak. It's at the FIFA, but it's just that um, not the ideal setup, at least for me. Trying to head higher. It has to be June. Bro, I've put. Man, did someone asked me to change it to June 6th, bro? What? You're confusing me as well. June 5th. Okay, now it's fine. Ambus are looking good. Okay, let's see. Oh, Ambuja does look nice. Let's see. We'll see if it contracts more. When streamer, see, it's very hard, bro. See, right now there are some 100 people joining in Discord. It's very hard for a lot of people to join in. So I just thought it's just easier this way. Okay. But another something I need to figure out is how do I stream just to a few bunch of people, because I don't want to go live. I don't want to do a public live. I would wanted to make it a live just for the people on Discord to see. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Is there a way I can do that? If we strictly follow the RR, then what do you think, which options will be best, index or stock options? I'll tell you something about stock options. Right, there are some max 10 stock options which are pretty liquid. Rest of all the FNO stocks that you see, they're all pretty much illiquid, right? You don't. It's very hard for you to find a stock option which is very liquid. So ideally, I mean, it's going to be very hard. Let's say, for example, let's say you're trading any of the illiquid FNO stock and you've entered here. What happens is, let's say your entry price is maybe around your premium price is maybe around 10.5, and you entered at 10.5, and you're expecting the market to go up, but then your premium chart will pretty much look like this, and then a bunch of dots, a bunch of dots, and then it will do this, bunch of dots, right? So what happens is, let's assume your stock, boom, does this, right? So what happens is, based on your RR, you are supposed to get out at maybe 9.5, but the problem is you won't find sellers at 9.5, right? Because when you're sorry, you won't find buyers at 9.5, right? Because if you've bought your options at 10.5, you want someone to sell it off to, right? Let's say you've bought some maybe 100 quantities or 1000 quantities at 10.5. Now if you look at the market depth itself, you won't find any sellers who you can sell it to at 9.5, right? Because it's very liquid. And what normally happens is, even though you're risking 1 rupees might have been your whole idea when it comes to risk management, what will end up happening is you might get your entry triggered at 8, because 8 is the only price where you will find sellers, right? 8 is the only price where there is liquidity, right? And that's a bad scene. So I wouldn't recommend you all trading stock option unless the stock option is liquid. Now, how do you understand if your stock option is liquid? You just open the premium chart, and your premium chart should have candles on in every single minute, right? Go on the 1 minute time frame. If your premium chart looks nice, if your stock option premium chart looks nice, on all the 1 minute you have candles, then it means it's liquid, right? Otherwise, you just leave it. You just don't trade that stock option. It's really not worth it, right? Let's say you're 80%, 90% sure the move is going to be heading higher still, right? Still, there is always a point where you're like, dude, what if, right? I know it's just 20%, I know it's low probability, but what if it does this? What if, right? Even let's say you've traded that setup multiple times, 100 times, you are very used to trading that system, you're very confident with that system, but then what if, macha? It's still the market, it can still do something else than you've expected, and if it suddenly just tanks, bro, your risk management just goes out of the window, right? And that should never be the case, right? So yeah, don't trade stock options unless the premium is very liquid. Members only mode. Okay, there's a mode called members only mode. Is it? Twitch stream? I don't know, bro. Private streaming and share the link. I thought so. I watched some YouTube video, and that guy told if I put it in private mode, no one will be able to see the video. So I thought, okay, I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, I'll try doing that. You could do members only, but they would have to buy the membership. Oh, on YouTube they'll have to buy the membership. Man, I don't want to do all that. How to keep right SL for options trading? See, if you take 1 or 2 strikes in the money, your premium chart will look kind of similar to your future chart, right? Or a spot chart, right? Now, see, obviously, let's assume for a minute, let's assume this was your entry, and this move will be seen in your premium chart as well, right? So let's assume if this is your entry, this is your exit in your premium chart, sorry, in your future chart. In your premium chart, you will leave a little bit of wiggle room, and this will be your stop loss, right? You just need to leave a little bit of wiggle room for that 380K to set in, and then you just put your stop loss there. It's not hard. So when you're calculating your quantities, just make sure you calculate. You take this as a stop loss and calculate the number of quantities that you're supposed to enter, so that if at all it goes wrong, you only end up losing 2%, which is 1 hour, right? I took a very tiny trade in the morning. I took a trade here, very less quantities, and I exited out here while I was setting up the OBS. But apart from that, now what we'll do is we'll try looking at POIs, right? It's hurting while Havenspire is not growing in YouTube. Please come live, and bro, I get your idea. You just basically want me to uh, do this daily to the public, but then I don't know, bro. We never really cared for YouTube. Beyond 15 is above resistance. No, that just means it's sweeping liquidity. Right? It's not that it's trading above resistance. Chances are that it would have swept the liquidity here. Now it can go down for all we know. Again, this is all pretty random, right? There is no reason for us to enter anything until and unless we see a point of interest. Until we see a point of interest, we're just going to chill, right? So what I personally want is I want the market to come back down and take out the liquidity here. This is what I would be looking for. Then if I see a rejection here, I would try to look for longs. Until then, this is nothing. There is no reason for me to take any trades, because see, if you ask me, I think market will just keep on heading higher. Now, does that mean just because I think that market will head higher, does that mean that I can enter here? Not at all, because market can do this and then head higher. Market can do this and then head higher, right? So for me to enter now just because I have a bullish bias, it's a very fuck all idea. Also, a daily view on Nifty, it's obviously very bullish. Oh, on 15 minutes, it's above resistance, is it? What resistance are you? Okay, this range it broke out of. Okay, let's see if it holds. If it holds, it holds. But again, if I'm taking an entry on intraday, I need 1 minute POS. Again, 1 minute POS is not recommended for everyone, because a lot of people wouldn't understand 1 minute. But it's just that I only trade 1 minute time frame, so I kind of have an idea how 1 minute time frame moves work. So if that doesn't work for you, if you think 1 minute time frame is very hard for you to understand, you might as well just watch 3 minute time frame. Watch 3 minute time frame. You don't have to go to 5 minutes. I think that's just you making sure there is little amount of data for you to read. So you might as well go to 3 minutes. 3 minutes is fine. I am new to Havenspire. Do you mark POI on higher time frame and take entries on lower time frame? Not always, right? So if I'm day trading, my POIs are only going to be based on what happens in the lower time frame. So higher time frame, the only reason for you to do something is if at all, if it's trading at a really strong 30-minute or 1 hour demand or supply. Otherwise, I just don't, right? Or for in this case, so this is a gap. So I know for a fact that this is a demand, right? So we mark a demand here, and if at all market comes back and fills the gap, we'll try to look for change of characters here. If it does give a change of character, we'll try to look for longs. Cool. Please start the mentorship program again. I don't do personal mentorships anymore. It's very hard, bro. It's just that it's very hard, and people end up slacking off, and I really hate it when people slack off, and it just frustrates me, bro, and it's very hard. So I thought, okay, dude, let's not do mentorships. Are you holding any long-term stocks? No, I'm not. What would you like to say about scalping? Just 3 to 8% a day in option buying. 3 to 8% in a day. 3 to 8%, bro. I'll tell you how much. I'll tell you very realistic numbers. Do you look at futures or trade-offs? Yes, I do. Um, you will be added to the group, Aniket. Don't worry. Right now, Shivanshu, I'll give you a very um, ideal numbers which you should be targeting if you're a day trader. If there is anyone else who's not in Havenspair who's listening to me, I'll tell you the exact ideal numbers you should be targeting. What you should be targeting is basically 12% in a month, right? Which I think it's easily possible, right? 12% in a month is basically you finding. See, I'll break down RRs for you, right? RR, if you don't understand, it's risk to reward ratio. Now, every time you take a trade, the minimum that you'll be targeting is going to be 1:2 RR. Right, this is the minimum that you'll be targeting on every single trade. If you're risking 1 rupees, you have to make at least 4 rupees. That's very important. That is the basic thumb rule of risk management, right? If you're risking 1 rupee, you have to make 2 rupees, right? If you're risking 2 rupees, you have to make how much? You have to make 4 rupees. Basic rule of thumb, right? Now, in terms of percentage, your 1 hour will always be 2% or less than 2%. 2% is the maximum, right? I don't want you to risk more than 2% per trade. Now, which means if you are risking 2%, your target would be how much? The minimum you will be targeting per trade is going to be 4%, right? If you are risking 2%. Now, if you are risking 1% per trade, your target would be making 2%, right? 1:2. Now, I'll tell you something, right? What you should be targeting is 12% in a month, which I think is huge, right? 12% in a month is huge, and for you to make 12%, how many hours do you all want to capture? Guys, type. I'm gonna make you all do basic arithmetic. For you all to make 12% in a month, how many hours do you think you have to capture in an entire month? Do your calculation. How many hours are you supposed to capture? Anyone? Come, bro, do your basic arithmetic. For you to capture 3 hour, 6 hour, right? You have to make 6 hour, right? 6 hour is what you have to capture, right? Which means basically, if it's 6 hour, you are correlate to right? So if it's 6 hour, you are basically how many trades do you want to take for you to make 6 hour? You have to basically take 3 trades, right? Now, finding 3 winning trades in an entire month, right? In an entire month, finding three trades, right? Out of 20 trading days that you'll get for sure every single month, out of 20 days, finding 3 trades in 20 days, I think that is very, very, very much easy, right? I think it's extremely easy. I don't think it's a huge task for you to find 3 winning trades in an entire month, and that's all you'll ever need, right? And you targeting 8% and all, Macha, that means in one day, if you're targeting 8%, then Macha, with 1 lakh, you're going to make crores, right? Very, very fast, and obviously that is next to impossible. And I'm not saying people can't do it. There might be some fucking prodigies out there who might be able to do it, but then unless you're that 1%, you won't, right? So you try to become realistic traders, and I'll tell you the only way you can be realistic is by understanding the right percentage you can capture in an entire month, and that is 12%. 12% is a decent capital that you can target. Even if it's below 12%, you're completely fine. If you're only able to find two winning trades, still you're completely fine. Yeah, right, you're still up 8% in a month, which is still very, very, very good. It's very good for you to get 8% in a month, right? Because 12% or 20% and all is what the biggest fund managers of the world, right? These guys are going to give you 20% in an entire year, right? So you are going to target half of it in 1 month, right? Which I think it's very much possible, right? Now we wait. See, and the idea is, let's say you are targeting 1:2 or for every trade. Out of 10 trades that you take, right? Out of 10 trades that you take, even if 6 goes wrong and only 4 goes right, you are still profitable, right? If you are losing 6 trades, you lose 6 hour. If you are winning 4 trades, you make 4 into 2 hour, which is 8 hour. You are still left with 2 hour profit, which is 2 into 2, which is you are still up 4%, which means out of 10 trades, if 6 trades go wrong and only 4 trades go right, which means you only have a 40% win rate. I think 40% is a very shit win rate, but then even if you only have a 40% win rate, you still turn out to be profitable, right? So please look at stock market in terms of percentage, and the percentage that you will be looking at is very simple. Per trade you won't be risking more than 2%. Per month you'll only be targeting 12%. You do not have to be targeting more than 12%. Now that doesn't mean, right, let's assume you've already made 12% in maybe the first week. You found all the three trades back to back, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You found 3 trades. You're already up 12%. Now that doesn't mean you have to just stop trading for the next 3 weeks, right? That's not what I mean. If you find good setups, you trade, right? But then you just cut down on your risk a lot, right? So once you achieve 12%, you no longer have to be risking 2% per trade. You can start risking 1% per trade. Will you be posting this stream on YouTube? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. Liquidity sweep in Nifty? Where, bro? No, I mean it did take out the day high, but this is not our sweep. If you have watched my video, this is not the sweep that we want. This is already obviously a day high sweep, but then this is not the sweep that I want. You do only in Indian markets, or else do you forex? I don't do forex. I only trade Indian markets. One second, let me see. One sec. You do. Okay, let's see. Nothing's happening, bro. I've never done this, dude. This whole green screen shit. It looks very cool. It looks cool. I never knew this was possible. So now that I know it's possible, this is cool. How to overcome drawdown? I mean, bro, you take a step back, and man, then you see. I'll tell you the best way, bro. I'll tell you the best way. You know what? You know what I do? I'll show you a Discord server. Wait, I'll show you a Discord server. I don't know if y'all can hear. Sorry, if y'all can see this. Can you all see the Discord screen? Are you able to see the Discord screen? Yes, right? Yes, guys. Okay, see, I'll tell you what you do. Okay, so now I know how much lag there is, Macha. There is some 10 seconds lag because I asked that question some 10 seconds back. All right, see, what you do is very simple, right? So if you're having a drawdown or if you don't understand what your system is, if you're failing to understand exactly how to trade, if you feel like you're losing confidence in your system, I'll tell you a very simple hack. It's a very simple hack, it's a very effective hack, and for that I'll tell you what you need. First thing that you need is this trading view premium feature, right? The pro subscription which you'll have to take, which will help you replay, right? This is a replay bar that you'll find. You can just put it here, you can click somewhere and you can just press shift right, and you can basically do this, right? You can this is the only tool that will help you backtest, right? Now if you think that if you just go to the right, if you go to the right and practice your system by just dragging to the right, you will never be able to backtest properly, because this is just hindsight analysis, and your brain is very good at ignoring things that doesn't work for you, right? Your brain only wants you to focus on things that actually make sense for you, that actually makes you happy. So what brain does is, every time your system fails, your brain will conveniently ignore that event, right? Your brain will be like, dude, that didn't happen, right? So you won't even see the systems failing, right? Now when you do this, when you swipe like this, and you start backtesting, what will generally happen is you will find your system work much more than your system fails, right? So you won't understand why when you're trading in the live market your system is going wrong, right? So instead of doing that, I wanted to buy the subscription. It's just 1500 per month, which I think is very, 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 very much worth it, right? Now once you have that, what I want you to do is go on whichever instrument you trade, go to the calendar, go 1 month back, click on May 1st, click on go to, and then you scroll down, and then you click on replay, click here. Now whatever your system is, right? Let's say you're trading based on demand, so I'm going to plot my demand there, right? This is May 1, this is May 2nd, so I'm going to plot my demand here. So my idea is very simple. See, the whole reason, I hope you understand why this is demand, right? If at all market broke the structure, there is imbalance here, so I'm going to plot this as my demand. I'm going to, just for the ease of understanding, I'm going to mark it blue. So my idea is very simple. I'm going to go along if the market touches this demand. Very simple and straightforward idea. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to mark this, I'm going to do this, and I'll do this, and I'll see what happens if market comes back to tap my demand. I'm just going to extend this demand, see if it comes and taps. It taps, right? It taps, that's my entry, that's my exit. So what do you think should be my target, guys? Here, I want you to tell me what you think should be my target. If this is the demand, if this is the chart, what do you think should be my target? I'll give you a hint. Market moves in search of liquidity. Now, if this is my entry, where do you think should be my target? Think and tell me where you think my target should be. I know it's 1:2, but forget 1:2. In terms of chart, what do you think should be my target? Where do you see the next available liquidity? Right, so that is my target, right? And we'll see if it hits our target. Cool. Now, so once you have this, right, the last swing, right, this is basically your last the next available liquidity, right? Now, see, when this happens, right, what I want you to do is very simple. I'll show you exactly what you should be doing. I want you to go on Discord and create a server, right, like this. Right now, in this server, this is my personal server. There is no one else inside this server. Now, in this server, there are two channels: winners, losers, and journal. Right, journal is for my daily journaling. So there are winners, there are losers, and there is journal. Right, forget journal. You can journal in your WhatsApp. That is much better. But the winners and losers, you make these two channels. Right, after you make these two channels, what I want you to do is, this is your demand. This is the trade that you've taken. Now that you've taken this trade, now that it hits your TP1, once that your target is done, what you should basically do, right? What you should basically do is, I want you to click this button right here, take a snapshot button right here. You click on that, you click on download image. You have the image. So what you have is this image right here, you entering your trade here, exiting your trade there, right? Now, once you have this image, you will go to your winners. And what you'll do is you'll type in the reason, right, for this particular scenario. Let's say you've taken a simple demand tap, right, with no complications, nothing. You've just taken a basic demand tap. So you'll in description, you'll just type demand tap, and then you'll put your winners. So what you'll do is, for the entire month, you'll just keep doing this. You'll just keep going to the right. And every time you see your set system, you mark it, you plot your entry exit tool, you enter, you exit, and you will know down by the end of the entire month, you will keep on plotting this, right? This is how you'll be backtesting the entire month. Every winners you find, you'll put it here. Every winners you find, you will put it here. You'll keep on putting it here. And every loser that you find, you'll put it somewhere else, right? Every losers that you find, you put it in the losers channel, right? Now what I want you to do is, you will compare your winners with your losers, right? Now, what that will do for you is, you will find a similarity in all your winners, and you will find a similarity in all your losers, which means, in all the trades that did not work out based on your system, there will be something that happened similarly on every time the trade went wrong. Which means, if you compare all your losers, you will be like, there is something that happens exactly the same or similarly every time my trade went against me, right? That is how you'll start connecting the dots, right? I know you're smart, right? You're not dumb people, right? You're not stupid. So you can do basic pattern recognition, right? All you have to do is go through all your losers and you start connecting the dots, right? Guys, I promise you, I guarantee, if you start doing this, if you backtest it like this for 1 month, do 1 month's backtesting, right? Backtest your system. Obviously, see, the number of winners are going to be has to be much higher, right, than the number of losers, because if that's not the case, then your system is not a good system. That's one. At least 50%, because after you do this losers dot connection, your win rate will increase, because you won't take trades which does not align with your system, because you will start filtering, you will refine your system by looking at your losers, because all the losers, like I said, will have something in common. So you'll understand it. So once you understand that pattern, you will just stop trading it, right? So do this once up. If you're in a drawdown, take a step back, take 1 week off, do this, backtest it, put winners, put losers, connect the dots. You'll have so much more confidence in your system, and you won't be afraid of trading your system anymore, right? You'll just be like, okay, cool, I know, right? I've done my backtesting much. Stock market can't do shit, right? I've done my backtesting, I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna trade. So yeah, again, back to charts. Let's see what's happening. Okay, nothing's happening. What are are losers, can you show me an example? Does it mean the things that didn't work? Exactly, right? The setups that, so you have a system. I don't know what system you trade, but in whatever system you trade, you have a system, right? Now, when backtesting, if that setup failed after you took an entry, if it hits your stop loss, that is basically your loser. Kindly tell us how VWAP adds value to your. See, VWAP just shows. I'll show you, bro. VWAP is basically a moving average which takes volume into consideration, right? So VWAP is basically this level right here is where the average volume trading happened, right? As simple as that. Now, if you see your impulsive moves at VWAP, I like it when it's at VWAP, right? Because chances are that now we have two confluences, right? One, the impulsive move, your demand or your order block or your POI is at VWAP. Secondly, so that's your POI. What does POI mean? It just means that huge orders were being placed at your demand. That's one confluence. Second is VWAP. Why is VWAP important? Because VWAP just tells you that this is the area where average volume trading happened, right? Which means again that's two confluences. So I like it when your POI is near VWAP, right? Because you will obviously not trade just based on VWAP. That is very stupid, right? Because I know people trading VWAP because every time market hits VWAP, it's bound to head higher. No, nothing like that. FVG is fair value gap, right? For example, let's say market does something like this, market does something like that, and let's assume we have an imbalance and then another candle, which does this, which does that. This is basically your fair value gap, right? It's kind of similar to your imbalance, but then you just take the difference in the of the last two candles, right? Does 1103 act as OB/POI? Let me see. In in Nifty 1103, no, it does not. See the whole idea behind you trading order block is the imbalance that comes with the order block, right? See, the idea is very simple, right? Let's say market does something like this, and you have an impulsive move to the upside. Now the whole reason you are expecting the market to take off from here is because you already understand that this is imbalance, this is an inefficiency in the market. Now market doesn't like inefficiencies, right? Market likes to efficiently trade all the price points, right? So if that is the case, if market comes back down, um, there is a reason for the market to come back down. What is the reason? Market filling the inefficiency, filling the imbalance. That's the reason it's coming back down, right? Now that is the reason we enter long here. Now the same way, if this is not an imbalance, if it's just a move up, but a really good move up, but it's a balanced move. Now think about it. Now does the market have a reason to come back down? Does the market have a reason to come back down? No, it doesn't. Right? Initially, market had a reason. What was the reason? Market was coming to fill the imbalance. Now, if there is no imbalance, if the market is just doing like something like this, then the market does not have a reason to come back down. So if it's still coming back down into your demand, understand that the market is just creating lower highs, right? And it can take out your demand. So you need to understand the market a little bit in core, understand what exactly is happening, and you'll be sorted. 1 second, guys. Let me just go and pee and come back. I'll pee and come back. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. And so boring. We'll see if something happens. Again, what I want is market to take sweeps. I want the market to take this out. Let's see. I want the market to take this out. If these are taken out, I know for a fact that market is trying to head higher. So hopefully there is some shakeout happening, and then I'll start looking for longs. That is basically my plan. Can you check Bank Nifty? There's a proper high. Yes, this is a day high sweep. Right? It's a day high sweep. Market set the liquidity here, heading lower, taking demand here. Let's see. Again, it's all hindsight analysis. What I'm doing right now, I know market is taking demand here because I can see the market reacting here, right? I would have never plotted this as a demand because it's not a good demand, right? So let's see. In Bank Nifty, the 935 candle will be a demand candle or OB candle or pure 935 candle in Bank Nifty. Yeah, this one 939 candle. This looks a little bit more decent. But the thing is, see, ideally, you should not be considering order blocks that happens before 950. Start considering POIs only after 950, right? Because from what I understand, from what I've learned, OB's POIs that you find before 950 it fails, right? So you might want to look for POIs that happens after 950, right? Can you tell me about fair value, bro? Watch a video on YouTube, Raj. You'll understand FEG. It's a very simple concept. Why not looking at index for setups? This is index only, no macha. This is index only. How do I check? One second. Oh, okay. Never mind. One check. Let me just put here. Okay. Show your color settings. It's blue and black. Blue. Nifty at 1042 OB plus VWAP. No, I mean this did not take out the supply. Right, this demand is not strong enough, right? See, if this is 1042, if I consider this as my demand, right, I'll tell you the problem if I consider this as the demand. The thing is, this fall is is a good fall, right? So we at this point we do not know if this supply is strong or this demand is stronger, right? So this is not good enough. If this move up would have taken out this supply, then this demand would be pretty good, right? This would have been a good long, right? So I mean I understand that this worked out, but then again, I'm not going to risk my money trying to trade uh, a probable setup, right? I need guaranteed setups. Otherwise we just ignore, we save our money, right? I would much rather not lose money than make money. When will your monthly membership? I don't do that anymore. I don't do mentorships. Why look at futures chart and trade in options? Any specific reason? I like looking at futures because it just gives me a lot more information, lot more VIX, and I love looking at VIX. Right, VIX tells me a lot of things, so I like looking at VIX.
Then, bro,
1 second. Let me just get out of.
Yeah, bro, tell me what's up.
For a minute.
I am in.
Okay. Okay. Do you take overnight positions in option buying? No, I do not. I think that's a bad idea. That's just me personally. But then there are people who I know who does really good overnight option buying. But then I never carry overnight options. I just think it's very very risky. Like I said, bro, my entire trading system depends on me being very aggressive when it comes to me losing my money, right? I do not want to lose money, so uh, and that's what I do. I do not care if I don't make profit. It's completely fine. I'm very very much okay with me not being able to find good trades for maybe 1 or 2 weeks straight 1 or 2 months straight. It's completely fine as long as I don't lose money, right? I know people might be thinking, dude, what is this guy talking about? But then, bro, if you're very serious in trading, you will understand what I'm trying to say, right? Money is not what matters. Profit is not what matters. It's about how good you are at not losing money. You might understand it a bit ahead in your trading career, but then yeah, at this point I'm very very peaceful with me just watching the market, learning and not doing anything until I see something really 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 nice. Do you trade forex? No, I do not. Nifty. Let's look at Nifty. I don't like trading Nifty. Nifty is just weird. It's just sudden impulsive moves all the time. You know, it's too. It's not nice. Here, Ritu, glad to see you trade live on YouTube. Thank you. And the contest will be commencing from the US trading contest. If you registered for the funding contest, I'll tell you where it's going to start. It will start. 1 sec. I'll tell you when it will start. So it will start on, the contest will start on 12th, right? The contest will start on 12th of June, but then your boot camp will be on 8th, right? Which is the coming Thursday. You'll be having your boot camp. So boot camp is where you'll be taught, how you'll be using your platform, how you'll be selecting the winners, how much you'll get funded, all that stuff. So only one person gets the $1 million funding, by the way. It's the top one person who makes the highest ROI. You get to make $1 million. After that, I think it's 300K, 100K, something like that, right? But end of the day, we'll be funding $4 million, right? Now, in during the boot camp, you will be taught exactly how you'll be going about the platform, what all stocks you can trade, how you'll be trading the ETFs, all that stuff, right? You will have time from from Thursday till the next Monday to get yourself familiarized with the platform. And Monday is when the trading will commence. On 12th, you'll start your contest. And now that you've registered, Nimish, I really hope you win, because last time out of the 25 people we funded, I think a lot of them, at the top five, in the top five, three of them were from Havenspair, two of them were my mentees. So I hope you win. I really hope you get funded. How do you manage to cut your losses so quickly? I mean, your losses are less than 5k, but profits are 30k. See, dude, again, if I'm trading a system, I trade the systems that I love, right? Which I'm really confident on. So yeah, I just very quickly see, if I'm scalping, I'll tell, if at all I'm scalping, if this is my entry, if my entry is 120, I trade. If I'm scalping, I only trade momentum. If my entry is 120 and if it goes to 121, I immediately put my profit to 120, which means every time I scalp, my risk is zero. Which means majority of the times when I'm scalping, my trade my stop loss does get triggered. Right? Majority of the times when I trade, my stop loss does get triggered, which I'm completely okay with. I'm very happy with paying the brokerage as long as I don't lose money, right? So yeah, that's what I do. I'm just very extremely aggressive in cutting down my losses. How to find perfect OB? I mean, it's very easy for you to find perfect OB, right? If you find a proper imbalance, huge imbalances in your VWAP, perfect OB, right? There's nothing too complex about that. We'll see, bro. Today we'll see. We'll sit for another hour or so. We'll see if something comes up. Hopefully something comes up. Ambuja Cement is looking nice. Aishwarya, are you here? Are you watching the stream? Are you in Ambuja Cement? Give me a minute. When will you start personal trading? I'm not going to Zia. I mean, my confirmation is Wyckoff. That's great. If you understand Wyckoff schematics, that's great. Bro, market is just ranging much. So it swept here, which I don't think is enough. This is not the sweep I want. But it did sweep here. Let's see. I want the market to sweep this. In these liquidities, I want to see it getting swept. Then we'll see what happens. Ambuja Cement is moving. Are you in? Are you sure? In Ambuja Cement? Are you going to stream regularly? Yes, I am, but then it'll only be on the Havenspair server. I just did it because I just wanted to. I just did it in public because I want to test out how things work. Your candle colors, please, bro. It's blue and black, macha. It's blue and black. How do I settings? See, body borders and wicca is blue, uh, and then it's black. Uh, where can we book profits, bro? I think it's a day high. Now we wait. See, I didn't want market to just sweep this and head higher. I wanted market to sweep this much. This would have been much more better for it to sweep this and head higher. Because I can see that this is also a swing low liquidity, but then this is not the sweep I want. I want this sweep. But hopefully it comes back down. Let's see. What's your perspective on one should always have a stable income if he or she wants to be a full-time trader? I really think you should be having some source of income if you're trading. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm getting a call. Hello. Yeah, hi. Who is this? അതെ 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 പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നു ഇത് എങ്ങനെ വർക്ക് അത് താമസിക്കല്ലോ അപ്പോ ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ക്ലീൻ ചെയ്യാൻ ഒരു ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ചിലപ്പോൾ ഒരാഴ്ച വന്നില്ല ഇവിടെ വേറെ കുറെ ടെൻഷൻ വന്നിട്ട് ഇതൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ചിലങ്ങനെ അലുവ കിടക്കും കുറെ യൂട്ടൻസിൽസ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ പ്ലസ് ഈ ഹോൾ ഈ അപ്പോൾ അതൊക്കെ ക്ലീൻ ചെയ്ത് ഒരു ഫുള്ള് വൃത്തിയാക്കേണ്ടത് ഇന്നത്തേക്ക് വരുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ നിങ്ങളുടെ പേര് അത് നമ്മൾ സേവ് ചെയ്യാം എന്താണ് ഓക്കെ അതുപോലെ നിങ്ങൾ വിളിക്കത്തില്ലേ ആ കൺഫേം ചെയ്തു പറ്റുവാണെങ്കിൽ പറ്റുവാണെങ്കിൽ വൈകുന്നേരം ഓക്കെ 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 താങ്ക് യു Sorry, I got a call. I'm back. So yeah, like I said, you should be having a side income, right? Not a side income, a main income. You should be having a job if you're trading, right? Otherwise, it's going to be very stressful for you. Don't do it. Right, so what if, see, end of the day when you're learning how to trade, some people might take years to be profitable, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people might make it in maybe 6 months. If you're really good at understanding things, then you might make it much earlier. But then, dude, some people might take years, and you need something to keep on supporting you. And dude, I don't want you to take money from parents and fund yourself and lose that money and again ask parents. No, that's a bad scene. Okay, right. So you might as well have a job, right? Get a job, fund yourself, because that way, dude, you are risking the money that you've worked hard yourself to make, and that's always good, right? You are accountable for the money that you lose, right? You're not just gambling away your parents' money, so that's much better. Ambuja Cement is almost a day high. Let's see. I'm not an Ambuja Simmons, by the way. Just letting you know. This is something that someone inside the community told, because this is basically volatility contraction pattern. This is VCP at VWAP, so it should it would likely take out the high, right? Let's see. All right. So it's going too slow, Macha. Hopefully something happens. Did someone? Why do I keep getting OTP calls, bro? Did someone do that call bomb thing? There's that thing that you can do, no? You can just put someone's number in some website and it'll just bombard you with calls. How do you fund yourself when you initially started? I scammed my parents when I was in college. I was 18, I was 18, 19, and I used to scam my parents. Dude, how else does a 18, 19-year-old get money from? You scam your parents. Man, it's this sweep is heading higher, bro. I don't want this sweep to get this sweep to work, bro. I want this sweep to work. I want it to come down. Let's see if it comes down. Or otherwise, if it's going up, if it's breaking these structures, if it's imbalanced here, then that's also fine. I'm okay with that as well. Let's see. Okay. It's moving. Let's see. Hopefully, this is a proper imbalance. If it goes up, we are Gucci. Is Rahul matter solved with Selva? Yes, it's sorted. It's sorted. It's sorted. They spoke with each other. It's sorted. close. Do you have VWAP squeeze? This is exactly what VWAP squeezes, right? This is basically it. You look. This is it's basically VCP macha. It's volatility contraction pattern, right? These are the kind of patterns that you look for. You enter here, you trade the die, you close at your day high, and you scale out at your day high, and you just let it run if it goes up. You took any trade? I took one trade in the morning. I took this here. Oh shit! I was plotting in the OBS. My bad. I took a trade here. I took this and I wrote it till the day high. But that's all. And I took very small quantities because it was obviously at the morning, so I'm only up for like around 4,000. So that's all. That this doesn't count. We'll look for good entries. Hopefully we'll see some movement. Yeah, that's basically VCP only myself. Do you live stream every day? Yes, I will. I will be live streaming every day. What was the percentage of return, bro? That's nothing, bro. I've made close to nothing. I traded for some 500 quantities. That's all. The difference between index chart and future chart. I mean, there's no difference. It's just that some people prefer trading futures. I prefer trading futures because it just looks better. I just feel like I'm able to read a lot more when I'm trading futures. Actually, I win Ambuja Cement. Made coffee money? Yeah, man. I made. How much did I make? I'll show you. Are you all able to see this? I don't know if you're able to see this. That's some 4,400. I made coffee money. I made coffee money. That's all. Now we wait. Me too. Are you in Ambuja Cement? Actually, trading was me in goal or that or something else. Did you start Havens by just for stable income because trading was the main goal, or the idea was something else? I mean, the whole idea of us starting Havens by is much different. It's very. I'll have to be all philosophical if I do that, but then obviously it's just for the you get to make a little bit of money and it's fun running a business, right? It's really fun. Do you said 500 lots or 500 quantities? What's up? 500 lots of. Let's see if it squeezes. Yeah, let's see if it squeezes. Why are you not using done? No, I mean, I'm happy with Zerodha, bro. If there's something wrong with Zerodha, then I can think of shifting to other platforms, but then there's nothing wrong with Zerodha. Should we consider spot chart or future? I mean, dude, like I said, I prefer trading future chart. My inspiration was so high. Thank you so much, Ayush. Can I join the funding challenge today? Bro, I'm not. See, the thing is, the link will automatically be disabled once it hits 100 participants, right? So, if you click the link, if the link is loading, if you're able to make the payment, then you can still join. The moment the participant limit reaches 100, the link will automatically close. I think last I checked yesterday, I think some 90 something people already joined, right? So I'm not sure. So if you go click the link, you might find it. Right, click the link. If it opens, you have a chance. Otherwise, we'll still be doing more funding contests, right? Thankfully, the people that we're partnered with is this one person whose name is Adam. He's from the US, and he's the one who runs Zimtara, this US broker. So he's very generous. We found a very loaded person to collab with, right? So it's pretty fun. It's very nice. It's like, and the sad part is, bro. Sad part is when we are giving this funding, right? Which is basically we giving an opportunity to get funded with a lot of money. First prize, you basically make $1 million, right? It's basically 8 crores of money gets funded into your account, and you basically have to be good at trading. That's all, right? And dude, some people are so negative, macha. They're like, dude, just that platform might be bad. Dude, what are you talking about? Some people just like to feed on negativity, bro. If something, it just, I understand it. I understand that negativity is fun, drama is fun, and it's fun to get involved. It's fun that attention is fun. But man, that's just sad. I was in that phase long time back when I was small, but then I grew from it, right? You reach a point where you understand, dude, that's not nice, right? You just let people be. If someone's building something, let them build. If someone's doing something, let them do, right? You just don't have to be negative about things, right? I understand where that mentality comes from, but and I know for a fact that majority of people would be having that mentality because it's fun to hate, it's fun to be negative. It kind of gives us that dopamine hit when we do that, because it's like, dude, when we're saying something, it gives us that kick, it gives us that extra attention, and attention means we get that dopamine spike, and obviously your brain craves dopamine, right? I'll if you want, I can teach you all how dopamine peaks and trough works, where we have a baseline of dopamine. We'll have peaks of dopamine. We'll have troughs of dopamine, right? So whenever you hit a peak, it'll go back down. So this tiny dopamine peaks that we crave as people, whenever we see an Instagram notification, whenever we see a little bit of money being made in our trading profit, we hit that little peak, which will eventually come back down. But then just for this peak, people are putting that negativity, right? I understand it, but it's just sad, right? It's much better if you don't crave that. There are other ways to get that dopamine. Your fans got philosopher. So do you use this trading view feature of settling the continuation future? Bro, that your question just went right over my head. So do you use the trading view feature of settling the continuous futures price with a constant? No idea what that means. No idea what that means, macha. I might be dumb, but I have no idea what that means. Sometimes it's just fear in minds of some. Those who can't hear the music will think those who are dancing are dumb. Well said. Really interesting that trading will also teach you a lot about our minds. It will. It does. It really does. See, at one point I didn't know how human brain worked, right? Bro, now I know, macha. Now I know exactly how my mind functions, how my brain works. The reason why my mind gives me all these impulses, it's important you understand that you have a limbic system, you have a prefrontal cortex. what happens inside the limbic system, what happens inside the cortex, all that stuff, right? See, I'll give you a very simple example, right? When you're trading, let's assume, just for the time sake, let's assume you have just two parts in your brain, right? One is your limbic system, which is your monkey brain, and one is your prefrontal cortex. You know what the job of prefrontal cortex is? So whenever your monkey brain, right, your limbic system, whenever your limbic system goes, boss, listen, I think if you take this trade, you are going to make money, right? I know there is no setup involved. I know there is no right area for you to take this trade, but then if you take this trade right now, you will make money. Right now, that is your limbic system telling you. Now, the job of your prefrontal cortex is to shush it, right? Your prefrontal cortex will be like shush, right? Bro, what limbic system is telling you? Shush, don't act on it, right? So you just have to train your prefrontal cortex into taking all the decisions for you, right? So yeah, and how did you learn about your mind? See, it's very important you have some small conversations with yourself. I know people will think that I'm crazy, I'm a psycho if I tell you this, but then I know for a fact that it helps. I need you all to have a conversation with yourself. You should be like, Ritvik, listen, bro, chill. This is what you're doing, this is what you should be doing, this is what you should be doing today, these are the targets that you have for today, these are the tasks that you have for today, and this is how you're going to approach it. Now, if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling angry, if I'm feeling stressed, again, I'm going to sit with Ritvik. Who is Ritvik? I'm Ritvik. I'm going to sit with myself and I actually have a conversation with myself, saying, boss, listen, this is the reason you're sad, this is the reason you're angry, these are the personal situations that you're dealing with right now, but we have solution, everything has solutions. So this is how we can tackle it. After I have that conversation with myself, bro, I'm clear, I'm proper, I'm back to being myself, right? And I think that's very helpful. That's what I do, at least. Yeah, possibly, yes. Dude, I think I'm gonna leave. Stop streaming in a bit. There's nothing happening, no. I think that now if it was there's something happening, I think it will happen in second half, right? It's 12:30 now. It's just going to just it might do this, come back down, do this, all that stuff until 142. Show your trading setup. How do I? So it's basically three screens, and what I have behind me, this thing right here, this is basically a green screen. When will the next masterclass batch begin? Bro, I think you might want to contact Instagram. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's next weekend or next to next weekend. I'm not sure. Writing real-time journal helps in gaining clarity about your thoughts. True, I believe that. Still in touch with Parak sir? How's he now? I mean, yeah, bro. I'm still in regular touch with Parak. He's a really good friend of mine. We just spoke yesterday as well, me and Parak. Oh, Amujad Simon didn't squeeze Aishwari. Even Amujad Simmons. How old are you? I'm 25. Dude, fuck man, I got so old. I remember last YouTube stream that I did was 3 years back. I remember in the last stream, someone asked me, and I remember telling I'm 22. Shit, bro, now I'm 25. Time flies so fucking fast. Let's see if it breaks. Yes, sir. Okay. Um, Dude, I think I'm just gonna leave, right? Dude, I don't think Mark is going to do anything now, right? So it's just me. It's just pointless if I just keep ranting about out of topic stuff, right? So what I'll do is I'll leave and I'll come back again if something happens in the second half. Cool. Can I do that, guys? Is that fine? I'll see you all in a bit. Ronaldo or Messi. I mean, dude, I'm not into sports, but then Messi, I guess. I'm not into sports at all. I suck at, you know. I mean, I play cricket and football, but then, dude, I don't watch it. I don't follow anything. What do you do in your free time? Do you play? I mean, yeah, sometimes I do play Valorant, the game. Uh, Sometimes, right? I don't get much time to play Valorant, but then sometimes at night I do play Valorant. Why do you still trade with small capital with the way you're set for life? And is this trading your main focus or do you just trade for the sake of it? No, see, the reason I'm trading small capital right now is only because market has been very bad, right? So I'm just waiting for market to be, to look really, really nice as it was before. Then I'll start trading with a bigger size. There is no reason for me to trade, and because I'm not desperate for money at this moment. I think I am sorted for a bit. So there is no reason for me to crave money at this point. So that's the reason I'm trading a small size. So I'm only going to increase my size until I'm not going to increase my size until the market starts being nice again, right? So this is what the market has been doing the past couple of weeks, past couple of months, right? And I don't like this. So if there is at one point if you start finding really good impulsive moves like how we had before back in the time, I'll start trading size, because right now I think we trying to trade in this choppy price action, I think it's just suicide. So I might as well not, right? Valo ID, man, it's shady gamer. Dude, I don't know so there's this number involved. No, I don't know the number. So my ID is Shady Gamer, and I'm a diamond player. What's your rank? And as a matter of fact, I just hit diamond the last time I played some 2 weeks, 1 week back, I think. Do you trade on SMC? Yes, I only trade SMC. Yes, thank you, Chandni. Dude, Chandni, I always think, dude, I have to call Chandni, then I forget. I'm so sorry, Chandni. I'm so sorry, Chandni. I always think of calling you, but then I just forget. Right? Whenever I see, I very rarely open my Instagram DMs, but when I see Chandni, I'm like, dude, shit. I have to call back Chandni, right? But then, dude, I just forget. I'm so sorry. Let's play sometime together for sure. But dude, I don't know my. I'm going to carry me to plan. Three screens, portrait or landscape. So all this while I had my left screen was landscape, right screen was landscape, my middle screen was portrait. But I mean, see, I wanted to do live streaming today, so I set up the green screen. So my middle screen I couldn't put it portrait because I have to keep my webcam. So I made the middle screen landscape as well. Holding swing features? No, I'm not. I'm not holding anything. I'm just peacefully watching the chart, seeing what's happening, chilling. That's pretty much it for the time being. Hey, thank you, Jagdish. Alright, boys, I'm gonna end the live. Shit, now I have to figure out how I end the live. Okay, stop streaming. I see a stop streaming option. I hope that's it. Alright, so thank you so much, guys, for coming to my live. If you're part of Haven Spare, I'll do this daily. If you're not part of Haven Spare, thank you for attending the live. All the best. Please don't fuck up your trading capital. Please stay safe and do your backtesting. Open, start that Discord server. Put your channels. Start those channels. Your winners, your losers. Backtest your system. Gain confidence and get back into it. Thanks for showing us trading is doable. Hey, thank you so much, Sri Surya. Hi sir, will you be taking classes or the other mentors? I'll also be taking classes. Market looking very bad since some. Yeah, I know. So that's just why you just sit back, enjoy. See, market is not going anywhere much. Market will be there forever, right? So there is no reason for you to rush into anything. But it's very important you show up, right? Even if you don't trade, it's fine. But then it's very important you just sit and watch the chart, right? Every day. It doesn't matter. See if you see I've made almost next to nothing, right? But then I still enjoy me doing this, right? Me just watching the market and seeing what's happening, because every day you just learn. You might not understand it, but then subconsciously you're learning it, right? So yeah, you just show up, bro, every day, even if you don't trade. Right? You don't trade crypto, I do not. All right, guys. Thank you so much for attending this live. And let me see how many people are here. Okay, so some 110 people. All right, boys. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. You're really being good human. Hey, thank you so much, Pradeep. It means a lot. All right, bye, guys. Oh wait, something's happening. This is weakness. This is weakness. I think Nifty will fall. This is weakness. See, that's proper weakness. Let's see. Now I'm gonna sit here for a little bit more while. If it falls, I'm gonna sit. I mean, if it doesn't fall, if it just sweeps and starts heading higher, I mean, I'll leave. Right. So market has to sweep this. Let's see. Bro, if it falls, I'm gonna sit. If it doesn't fall, I'm just gonna leave. That should be bad. Okay. No, never mind. All right, boys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yep. I'll be putting a private link in the Discord server. Okay. All right, guys. Bye bye. Stop streaming.